Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of my Cassette Beasts playthrough. In this episode we're gonna go explore the mall we found last time with Meredith and see if we can find that album that Meredith is trying to find. So without further ado, we shall head inside and see what we can find and what we're gonna encounter here.
Huh.
So, as Meredith advised, we need to find our way up there, where the shop is located, to see if we can find that album there. This is a little bit of a puzzle we need to solve here, but I will cut straight to the solution, so let's not waste any time of me just, running around and trying to see what we must do here. But first thing we can notice here is this electrical wire here that prevents us from getting into that way, so we need to find another way around. So on the other side of the building we find this door, which we can go inside, and we have this little square area. And some doors that not all of them we can access at the moment. But we are able to find our way here to the other side to find another door where we can get through. And this right here actually gets us to the other side of that electric wire. We can actually just, pull the switch here, and that will actually get this platform rise up and gets rid of that electricity in that wire. Also that triggers this real quick fight against this electric type monster Arcade, but it is thankfully quite much lower level than we are, so we can actually quite easy take it out with our two guys here. We just choose the attacks and then just finish it off quite quickly, as you can see from here. I don't know if we are a little bit over leveled at the moment, honestly. But I mean, that's just better than being under-leveled at least, so yeah, we take care of this thing quickly. In here we also find a new one of these underground train stations, so this means that there is another fast travel area here, so we can always return to this building with this fast travel if we need to. But this also makes me think that if there's another Archangel around here as well that we might have to defeat as we continue exploring this area. And here we can also see that this platform got lowered when we triggered the switch back on the other side. And now that means there are new actually ways we can go into. We can actually now enter back to the back side of the building. And here we can see that, well, there's not much else down here at the moment, but we can find our way actually upwards to the upper level of the whole damn mall building. And here we find our way into this electroshack shop apparently, which actually works kind of as a shortcut between the lower side and the upper side of this area, because we unlock this elevator here, which we can now use in future to move back and forth between these areas. I also really quickly recorded this faucet here monster to add to my selection of available monsters to use, because I didn't have any of these water types yet, so I did want to have one water type monster as well in my reserve, so that's why I decided to record this thing quickly before moving on. After running around a long while to try to figure out how to get to the actual shop that we need to go, I decided to try to switch this switch again so that it lowers this now, because apparently it will also affect the other platforms as we noticed before in this area. So now I will actually need to head back to the other side of the building, because these other two doors get locked. But because we have that shortcut now open from that one shop to the upstairs, we can actually just head there immediately to the radios or electroshack, what it was called. And here we take the elevator. Unfortunately we a little bit missed it, so we have to wait another cycle, but it doesn't take too long thankfully. And just here, when we go outside, we should have now the clear path like so we can actually get into this building right here.
What? Huh? Typical. Ugh. What? Huh? It's nothing.
And speaking about archangels, we come face to face with one, the Nowhere Monarch. And this fight is a pretty tough one. But I was expecting some kind of tough battle to happen, so I had my team set up with my little bit more defensive monsters, so we can, you know, try to see if we can get the fight beaten with these two. Well, we can see that it doesn't take that much of damage, but I will set up the lead seed, or not lead seed, sorry, just the leads here to get some HP recovery out of this thing. And apparently, actually, we do get the fusion as well going with the Meredith immediately, which is nice, because we did never get that with the Eugene, but apparently we had just spent enough time with the Meredith that we get this fusion thing going, and we get this fused monster now from our sheep guy and that nature dragon dude. I always forget the name of my monsters. Blossomo was the name of the other guy at least. But yeah, now we got all these fused attacks we can use from either of these two monsters that were fused together, which is gonna start, you know, trying to get some damage done. As said, we're not doing that much damage, but the leech at least helps us to stay alive a little bit here. And of course this Nowhere Monarch can summon some help to his side as well, which actually caught me off guard here, because I thought that, okay, I will try to take care of these extra monsters that it is spawning. I also get the monster to help me as well on my side, which was a little bit lucky. But actually in this fight, it seems to be so that you should not focus onto these ads, because, well, when I attack them I notice that I cannot see any HP meter on them, so I'm not even 100% sure can you even beat them. I did shoot one of them, but yeah, I can't really see does it take any damage or not. So in the end I kinda deducted that maybe I should not even try to focus on them, but just focus on taking out the boss itself. Because these little ad guys here, when the Nowhere Monarch's AP bar goes to full, it will send these ads to you and they will just blow up like bombs, dealing a lot of damage. So I'm not sure if there's any way to like prevent that. I still here try to attack them to see if I can take them out, but two of these shooting star attacks were not at least enough to take this thing out. And here comes the Bon Voyage now, and as you can see it deals quite a lot of damage, gets me burned as well. I get luckily the AP boost from it, so it's not like the absolute end of the world. And also the leech now has weared off from the Nowhere Monarch, because it doesn't unfortunately last for eternity. But here, as I am thinking that, man, I did take a lot of damage out of that fight attack. I'm not sure how should I, you know, approach this from here on point. I am not still making that much of damage. I will set up the new lead seed. Not lead seed, sorry, I keep saying lead seed. I've been playing too much Pokémon. I set up another leads, and Nowhere Monarch will also call another one of those ads, so he's preparing for another of those Bon Voyage attacks coming as he gets the AP meter back to full. And here I notice also that I don't actually have much to defend myself. I can set up this elemental wall here and barely live after the burn, which is kind of nice. But actually I only have at the moment one healing item in my bag, so I don't have like much options to keep healing myself, besides the leech of course. It will heal me a little bit from time to time. And here I need to actually set the leech once again, just to make sure that I keep on getting those HP recoveries. But as said, it's not the easiest fight definitely. The elemental wall helps here, and Nowhere Monarch gets to attack multiple times in turn. apparently, but that is also good in a sense that every time he uses an attack, I get some recovery from the leech. Yeah, here I use my one and only healing item. It was my bad for not to realize to go and purchase, any more of those before actually entering this fight. And here we take another one of those bomb voyages, but at the moment we are still in pretty good situation health-wise. Leech is still recovering us, and we are just trying to, get as much damage in against this Nova Monarch as we can. The burn damage still keeps hurting us, and yeah, the enemy is also not hurting us too much with like its regular attacks. But here, unfortunately, it's actually put us to sleep, and that will cause us some trouble because I have these sleep abilities. I haven't even noticed this before because this was the first time we are actually put to sleep in this whole damn game. And these are actually pretty strong attacks, but the only issue is they only have a 1% chance to hit, so of course we're gonna be missing them. I mean, it would be really lucky if we'd actually be able to hit any of these. Now we just have to kind of wait a couple of turns until we wake up before we can actually do anything here, honestly. And yeah, we're just gonna be taking some damage, and also the leech has worn off again, so we're not even recovering with that. And as said, we don't have any other healing items left in our inventory, unfortunately, so yeah, we're just kind of sitting ducks here, just kind of waiting to see what happens. And actually during this time when we are sleeping, the Nova Monarch also gets its AP bar back to full, so there's nothing we can do. We set up the elemental war here, hoping that it might be able to defend us from the upcoming bomb voyage attack here, but unfortunately it's not quite enough. It will break the wall, or actually my bad, I remembered that wrong. We actually survived that. I thought we went already down with that in a single turn. So we still actually get to set up the leech, but then the burn damage actually takes us out. So we lose 2 monsters in one because they were fused together. But it's fine, we still have all the rest of our team actually still in the back. And we took some damage to our own characters as well there. But I mean, the Nova Monarch is already very low on HP, so we definitely have a chance to still pull this off here and just win the fight. We are just gonna go pull in with the attacks with both of our monsters here that we sent in. Here we go with the Toxic Stab from the Snake guy, and then from the Decibel Sonic Boom. That is actually enough to finish off the fight. Whew.
We did it! Huh. Oh. You're kinda cool.
Alright, and thus we get the Meredith's quest completed, and we get 1 heart to the relationship level apparently as well. And yeah, now we are free to continue to do, you know, some other stuff in the game. I think for the time being I'm still gonna stick with the Meredith as my companion. Out of the 3 we have unlocked at the moment in the game, she is still my favorite, so definitely want to still keep on exploring with her, I think. Here we get another rumor actually about the captain. So kind of a location hint where we could find one of those guys, because we still need to of course go and beat all of them. And that's pretty much all like main quest wise we do here in the today's episode. Other than that, we're just actually gonna go report
Greetings.
to the Pokemon Professor wannabe guy, one of the monsters we caught for his request, and then we are pretty much done for today's episode. And of course, as usual, after giving us the rewards out of this quest that we completed for him, he will give us a hint about next monster he would want us to find and record. And that one will be actually located in the Autumn Hill. So we actually have quite a lot of quests in that Autumn Hill location. We haven't really explored that area yet, because I haven't really honestly just found a way to access it yet. But I think next time we're gonna try to, you know, find our way into that area and get deeper into that to explore around and see what we can find, and try to get some of the quests done we have located right there. Thank you for watching this episode of my Cassette Beasts playthrough. If you enjoyed this part, remember to like the video, comment down any thoughts you might have below in the comment field about the game, or if you have any other comments in mind, let me know. And of course, if you're new viewer here, remember to subscribe to support the channel. And as always, I will see you all with the future videos. For now, bye bye.